My name is Raylene Fordham. First and foremost, a resident. I live on Noble Street, but in addition to that, a business owner in town, past president of Business and Tourism Anglesea, current executive officer, and volunteer director on the local community bank. Also a big part of this process all the way through. First off this morning, could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I don't have to repeat anything that someone else has said because I was worried about that, but probably will be a vivid memory at the end of the day. So we wanted to talk to you about possibilities, and I know that most of you who've listened to me speak over the last couple of years about this, I'm pretty passionate. They talk about me in the Alcoa meetings about Raylene's the passion person. So we got together as a community. I'm talking to you from Business and Tourism Anglesea, and what came out of that was really we want the community to think big, to not limit ourselves on what's easily doable, but let's look forward to what we can grow into, because we do realise that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. What we build here is a legacy for our children and their children. So as you know, we've just talked about this, there was over 7,000 hectares that was leased by Alcoa, and there has been, I think, did we say 6,500 and something that's been put up to Parliament to go back into the heathland. However, there is land around the body of water that we want to talk about. So at the end of the day, it's not up on the screen for some reason. We hear this spoken about a lot in the community, but someone brought this to my attention way back at the start, and it's called the Eden Project. It's in Cornwall, and that is an old coal mine site, and that is what they have created it into. It's a multi-purpose space that is a leading mecca in the world. It is visited by thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And it's not that it's just a tourism site, it is a multi-pronged approach to many, many things. And if you haven't had a chance to look at it or read about how it came about, I really encourage you to, because it came from an authentic place of that community to build something environmental and sustainable. And it is really a beautiful, I guess, idea that we could possibly create something like this in our backyard. So we started to ask ourselves, Barter, so who do we want to, I guess, attract to come as a visitor? And why do we say who? Because if we don't have visitors, we don't have an economy. I don't know if you know this, but right now, almost every business in this town just survives. We're not thriving. We've had the hardest winter we've had in a long time. People tell me it's dead. Even Sticks is telling me it's dead. It's hard work in winter. So who comes? Why do they come? So these are the things we asked. Understand that. What will bring them here? What will bring them to stay, play, learn and spend? Very important for a sustainable economy. Not only are we, held up because we're an active place, we know that people come here because they come with their families to play and they come to the school camps to learn, but they come here because we also offer a leisure offering. And I truly believe, as does the committee, that with a commitment to each other as a community, through our integrity of intention, we can make this right. But to do that, we have to stay true to what Anglesea is. Oh, I've got to go back. Oh no, do you like those little pods? Aren't they amazing? There's Simon from Go Rats. So we are loved for being active. We know that. It means that we connect with nature through being healthy, mental development, physical strength. We learn to make decisions. We get social connections and we form community stewardship. Just like Anglesea, what a great group around an environmental issue. Strong, that's what we want. We have 60,000 bed nights go through our camps, 7 camps in Anglesea. It's a hidden gem, nobody knows. Those kids come, they learn independence, resilience, they learn about nature. They're outdoors, healthy, achievement, enthusiasm, pride. It's something we shouldn't underestimate. We have our history. We have an Aboriginal history, colonial history, we have an industrial history, we have Alcoa. We've got flora, we've got fauna, we have our wonderful river. And we do have a resource. whether that's the air, the earth, underneath the earth, they are just facts about this area. So I'm going to talk to you about something that I heard foo-fooed on the beach. A couple of weeks ago in the Surf Coast Times on the front page, someone heard that the Great Ocean Road Regional Tourism Board said Anglesea is a bit of a hero. And this is why. We spent hours working on this. We like to help people feel like they're heroes through being active, trying new things, challenging themselves, but also we like a little bit of fun. We're joyful. We like to be free, choose individual expression, but we absolutely appreciate that we have a wonderful playground here. So, I'm going to finish with, before I take questions, I have detail, but I just don't think today's about detail. I really think it's about trying to ask you to challenge yourself to be innovative in the conversation. Everybody has ideas, and none of them have to be against each other. If we are together and we're open and we have that conversation, who knows where we could end? Because one tick here doesn't mean a cross there. So just like the Eden Project, open our minds a little bit, continue to have this conversation, but have it together rather than our individual silos, which then doesn't create, potentially, an outcome of success. And what does success mean? To Barter, it means jobs. Jobs means a thriving economy, and that's what we're aiming for. Thank you.